All right, in this video we are now going to talk about how to design our folder cover, and we're going to start with our name in this video. And so this is a 5th grade video where we are going to make our names in 1-point perspective. And just to give you an idea, we are going to make our names look like they get bigger to smaller. Yeah, bigger to smaller. So we need a vanishing point in the middle of our paper. There is nothing scientific about this. We are just going to say, okay, I think that the middle is right about there. And I'm going to put a dot where I think the middle is. So you may go ahead and do that. All right, once you have the middle of your paper, you are going to take your handy dandy straight edge, and we are going to put marks on the left side and the right side that are about the same distance as our handy dandy straight edge. So I'm going to take this straight edge and I'm going to put it right over the top of my dot. I am going to line it up on the left and the right side and make sure it's straight. And I'm going to put a little dash over here on the left, bottom and top, and a dash over on the right, the bottom and the top. Okay, and there we go. So what we're going to do now is this is the guide for how big our letters are going to be, and then we're going to draw the line to the vanishing point to show how small our letters are going to get. So we're going to go from this dash to the vanishing point, and we're going to draw a pretty light line. Now, you can see mine on the video because when I say light, I'm actually drawing kind of dark for the sake of this video, but you want to make these lines pretty light. All right, so then I'm going to go to the other side of my paper and draw the lines there. All right, so this would be a good time to stop the video if you have not already done so and make sure everybody is to this point. Okay, so the next part is we're going to basically block in where our letters are going to go. And if you've got a really short name, you could put your name right here. Like if it was Ava, you could put A-V-A, and then you could put something like 5th grade over here. If you have a longer name like Jennifer, then you're probably going to want to put some of your letters here, some of your letters here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my straight edge and I'm going to go right over to the left side and say, okay, that is where the J is going to be for Jennifer. Okay. And then I'm going to leave a little bit of space and I'm going to put an E right here. So you can see what I'm doing is I'm just making boxes for each letter of my name. Excuse me, I have J-E and I have an N. I think I can fit one more letter on here. Okay, they're not letters yet, they're boxes. I get it. All right, and then I'm going to start moving over to this side. So on this side, in fact, I think I'm going to move this just a little bit and give it a little more space. If I can hold on to my pencil here. There we go. All right, so there's the I, no, J-E-N-N. All right, I'm going to start with an, gosh, there's a lot of space here. All right, we're going to do an I. I'm going to leave a little space. And if you're lost right now watching this video, don't worry. It's going to make sense here in just a little bit. So there's I, F. E. And my name is so long, it's taking up a lot of this paper, and that's okay. All right, so I have space for J, for E, for N, for another N, for an I, for an F, for an E, and for an R. Now, you do not need to write your letters above. I'm just doing that for the sake of the video. So again, this would be a good place to stop and everybody get caught up with just putting blocked lines in to show where each letter is going to go. And make sure that you leave some space in between your letters there. All right, once you have this done, all right, you've blocked it in. Now we are going to actually make our letters and we're going to keep them very blocky. So I'm going to make my J within this box. And I'm going to try and make sure that I keep my letters all about the same width from top to bottom and side to side. And here we go. All right, so there's my J. I'm going to make an E here. Again, about the same width as what we have here. Okay, there's my E. I'm going to make an N. I'll give you a little tip here on an N. I'm making all capital letters, by the way. I made a triangle on the bottom for my N, and I'm going to make a triangle on the top. And look at how it turns into an N. Isn't that fancy? All right, I'm going to move this one over just a little bit. So again, I need another triangle. I need a triangle right here, and I need a triangle right here to make my other N. I've got an I. Ooh, that's a small I. You know why it's small? Of course you do, because it's close to the vanishing point. There's my F. And you guys get the point, right? You're sitting here watching me going, we know what to do, Mrs. Turwey. Let us work. All right, and the last one, I'm going to go ahead and make my R. Once you feel like you get an idea, let's go ahead and make your name, okay, your name in your spaces. And that is our goal right now, is to get all of our letters drawn in a block form. And that will be the end of this video.